And a very good afternoon to you, coming to you live from Frank McGarren Field this afternoon. It is the first of 3 matches this afternoon in the local derby here at Frank McGarren Field. The Grafton Ghosts looking mighty fine this afternoon up against the South Grafton Rebels. And joining me live in the commentary position, back for another season, God help us, Josh Bender.
Mate, how are we?
Look, absolutely pumped this morning. I couldn't sleep last night. It was just one of those things where footy is back for season 2026.
Mate, could not ask for a better day. Look at it, barely a cloud in the sky. A little bit of wind, but mate, good day. Probably what, 28 degrees, 27 degrees. It's a wonderful day for Rugby League. We're about to kick off.
Yeah, absolutely. 30 minutes each way here at Frank McGarren for the first. Unfortunately, no under-18s to kick off the season. The Rebels struggling to get players at the moment, but we're hoping that come next week, they'll have an under-18 side.
The team ready to go here, but we're about to get underway here, mate, through the boot of Mock Pickett.
And you've got control of the timer, so you're in charge, mate. Don't stuff it up.
Thanks for that. I appreciate it.
That's all right. Here he goes.
It's that one there, start down.
Yep.
We're underway, all right. Through the boot of Mock Pickett here. We're underway here on the left side. Won't quite pick up the numbers early. We'll get along through the day, but Rebels just short of the 30 here. Tackle 1 for round 1 of the Group 2 Rugby League season. Through the right side here, through their 5'8". Tip on playing short, simple footy here so far, the first 2 tackles. Bit warm out there, Dan. We're going to be interested to see how both teams hold up here early.
Plenty of fluid, I reckon, the trainers will have for the girls out there today.
Absolutely. Rebels working out through. They've just gone three forward hit up so far. Tackle number 3. 35 out from their own line. They come down this short side here. Play ball on to Brianna Robinson. She's meant a strong tackle here on the far side, on this close side to us. Defender there, Summer Loadsman. Tackle 4. Rebels still in their own end. Ball comes out through their halfback onto the front rower. That'd be the last tackle. The ref puts the hand up in the air to signal the 5th and last. They've gone about 20 metres. Great defence here by the Ghost. Look to kick into that far corner. It's gone high up in the air. Only a shallow kick comes down. Picked up there. The ref's called a knock on there through the lock forward of the Rebels, and the Ghosts do well the first set of the game.
And the referee this afternoon for the ladies, we've got Lenny Giro, the man with the whistle this afternoon. Carter Davison will do the reserve grade, and Jacob Nelson the first grade.
All right, Ghosts attacking here. They go through number 8, which is at Chloe Winters. She's just short of the halfway meet, and a strong tackle by 3 Rebels defenders. Slow to play the ball down here. In the dummy half, Noodle Crispin comes out to the left-hand side here. Believe that's the second row on this edge. Met in strong contact by number 19. Melina Laurie, they come to the left side through their 5'8". Ball back on the inside to Sophie Diver, I believe. On the right side here, they shift play out the back here to Shanika Williams in blue and white for the first time, a former Rebels player. She's met in strong contact on her back, and they slow to play the ball down here. Tackle 4 goes 30 out from the Rebels line. Martin goes across, throws a dummy, beats one, bumps away from another. She's met in strong contact again here. Rebels winning the contact. That'll be 5th and last here. 23 out from the line. Ball goes down the right side here. Skilled by that post, and the Rebels hold on.
Some good defence there by the red and white.
Yeah, mate, great contact so far. Number 19 for the Rebels there, winning plenty of contact, Melina Laurie. We've got a couple of Ghost players who have transferred over from the Rebels this year, so it's going to be interesting to see how they go this year, and there'll be some physicality early. They go down this right side once again, wrap around play. Peter Sterling days.
But this time they've got hair.
Yeah, plenty of it. All right, back to the left-hand side here. It's Laurie once again. She bumps away from one. She's taken well down low there by number 12 for the Ghost, which is Sophie Diver. Slow play the ball for the red and white. Ball comes out through the left-hand side here, through their half-back, throws a long ball on to Brianna Robinson, steps on the inside of one, and she's taken strongly and driven back by a Ghost defender. Lakita Curry, that is. This left side here. Rebels through their 5'8". She bumps away from one, but she's taken strongly by Mock Pickett. That'll be the last tackle. They've only gained about 15 metres here. Ball comes through their 5'8". She kicks long, their halfback, sorry. Ball bounces away from Shanika Williams. Is taken by the winger there, which is Maddie Vidler. She's met in strong contact by 2-3 Rebels defenders. So far, Damo, pretty simple footy. Completions from both sides so far.
And no points on the board just yet. 3 minutes of play.
We got that timer going, yeah, we're good, yeah.
They'd soon tell us if it wasn't.
Ghost work down the left-hand side here. Through Martin, she throws a dummy, gives it back on the inside through Diver. There's a couple of tied forward defenders here for the Rebels early. Diver taking in strong contact.
The defence for the Rebels is sensational this afternoon.
The contact's definitely leading so far. Curry, she's taken just over the 40, 37 out from the line here. I believe we're on tackle 5. Mr. Giro puts the hand up in the air, and that'll signal the last. Ball comes through Martin. She kicks into this left-hand corner. I believe that's O'Driscoll on this far wing. There's a little touch here. It's going to be 6 again for the Ghost. Oh, no, play on. I thought it was knock on both ways, but play on. That'll be a 0 tackle for the blue and white, attacking 12 out from the line. Ball comes down this left side, which is Summer Loadsman. She's taken short of the line, 8 out. Rebels will do well to hold on here. Crispin on to Martin. Martin on to Winners. Winners gives it again. They've got a long play out of this right side, but the ball's taken there by Curry. In a dummy half goes Crispin. She gives the ball on to Chloe Winners. She steps on the inside. She's close. She'll get close. She's 2-3 metres short. Rebels do well there in Brianna Robinson. Short of the line, going close. Has she got there? No, a knock on. The referees picked up a knock on there. Crispin went close. But the Rebels, Nate, Damo, they hold on. Yeah,
they certainly do. I wonder if we can get a replay of that one. That was a fairly interesting one. That particular knock on. She just reached out for the line. Here we go now on the clarencedaily.com.au replay. She's about to play the ball. She gets up, goes between the legs. Good play of the ball there. Goes dummy, and number 9 there just doesn't get quite there, and
there it is. There's the bobble. Beautifully seen. Great camera work there as well. All right, Rebels working out here. Ghost probably winning the territory battle in the early stages. We've got a call up held there. Number 18 for the Rebels. Go to the left-hand side here. They work through that middle of the field. They're looking to win that forward battle here, the Rebels, and we've got a strip call. She'll win it. Mr. Duro picks up on it, and red and white get the first penalty of the game.
And that number 20 is Mishka Randall. We were calling her someone else, actually. So,
all right, we'll fix that up on the run.
But she's had a good start to the game.
Her contact's been great. Good couple of carries as well. But Rebels win the first penalty of the game here, and they'll look to get out of their own end here with this set. They go down this right side here. Williams taken strongly by Martin and company there with Diver. That's a good tackle there for the Ghost. Knock on there, yes. Fortunately, just a little touch, and it's gone forward.
Game 1 of the local derby this afternoon here at Frank McGarren Field. Great crowd rolling in already. We can see at the scoreboard end of the field some strong red and white supporters, and on the other far side of the field you've got the blue and white. So you can certainly tell who's supporting who this afternoon, and I wonder what it's going to be like by first grade.
Oh, mate, it's building well, as you said. No 18s, unfortunately, but building well through the girls' game here, and we look like we've got a good game so far. Ghost attacking just over the halfway line here. Rebels yet to get out of their end so far, I think. So Ghost doing well defensively. As Damo said there, we'll on the run, we'll learn our names in the running with the team sheet, but we'll get there eventually. They come out through the right side here through Mock Pickett. She gives a short ball on to Williams. Williams gives another short pass on, I believe that's Hayley Williamson on the far side at right centre. Tackle number 1. They're strung short on that right side there. The Rebels, they go that way. There goes Mock Pickett. She dummies. She beats 1. Skips to the inside. She's back through the middle of the ruck, but they hold on well. The Rebels tackle 2. Fast play the ball. Crispin into dummy half. She goes to her left-hand side. It's a bit of a bludger pass, and there's a knock on. Couple unforced errors here, Damo, and set to set so far.
Unfortunate for the Grafton Ghosts. It'll be a Rebels feed.
Thanks, mate.
What are you doing getting people to bring charges down for you?
Oh, mate, busy man.
Yeah. Neil Orr on the scoreboard.
Yeah, all right, what are we just over?
Yeah, that's working, isn't it? Yeah.
Just 8 minutes gone here. Brianna Robinson working out from her own end. Stepping up from the juniors, Brianna's first game of senior football. She felt the contact in that one. They go down this right side here. Ghost defenders swarm. Rebels can't get out of their end. They haven't been out of their own half in the early stages of this game. Left-hand side here through, I believe that's number 20.
That's Mishka.
Which is Mishka Randall. She's had probably 4 or 5 carries in the early stages of this game. Left side here, Rebels work. Ball on the inside, no, throws a dummy, got me fooled. Taken by 2-3 defenders by the Ghost. We tackle 3. Shape to the left-hand side here. They go down that way through their 5-8. She takes a carry. She's just short of the halfway line. Possibly high contact. No, the referee's called play on, and he's found a knock on. Yeah, 20 seconds. Well, the last 3 sets so far, Dan, we've had 3 knock-ons from both sides, so whichever side's going to hold on the footy probably score the first try, you'd say.
It's anybody's game. I mean, both sides are strong at defending, and this is what I love about this game this afternoon. I mean, obviously they've been training. We've heard, of course, from the Grafton Ghosts during the week that they've had some good people turning up to the train.
Yeah, well, as we spoke to Toddy during the week, mate, as well, and he said the team's had a trial, so first real hit out for the year, and a couple of early areas in that hot sun. I wouldn't like to be out there. It looks very warm. They come down the left side here through Williams. She steps away from one, but they do well, and they hold on. Former teammates coming together there. Driscoll at marker. Number 17 down low. They go to the right side here. It's Martin. She gives it on the inside. In the headgear there. Not sure the number. We'll pick that up shortly. Good contact there by the red and white. It's number 14 for the Ghosts, which is Indiana Woods. They come to the right side. He might pick it. She gives it on to Williams. She throws a dummy and she drops it. Rebels pick it up. It's going to be tackle number 0. 4 errors in a row here by both sides. I believe that's Pamela Williams, number 12 on the right side, working out of trouble. Getting that left edge again here. Making good contact by Mock Biggett. She holds on just short of the 40. A little Crispin in there as well. Shape to the right side again here. Steps away from one, gives a pass onto her halfback, which is Morgan. She's met in strong contact. The Ghost really winning that contact here defensively. Down the right side here, they go through the lock forward. She throws it, double unders, holds onto it, met in good contact. On this side, it's Loadsman, Vidler, and they almost drive her over the sideline. She holds on.
Inches from the sideline.
Tackle number 4. Come through the dummy half. She holds the ball up. She goes through. She slices through. She's held on just. That's Hickling. The last tackle. Rebels' first attacking set for the game here. They go through their halfback. She's going to punch it back into this right-hand corner. Chased brilliantly here by number 17. Ball bounces up. Williams takes the ball. She steps out of her own goal. She's met by one defender. Steps away from Robinson with a palm. We found a penalty here in front of the kicker from the looks of it. Oh, high contact. First penalty here for the Ghost.
18 to go in this first half, 0-0 on the scoreboard.
Yeah, mate, not a try yet, and that was the first attacking set for the Rebels, and they went close. Tap restart here through the Ghost. Just obscured by a pole here. We'll pick up shortly. It's Crispin and dummy half. We're calling off the monitor here. She's through that middle of the ruck, met well by number 13. Ghost faithful pleading for a penalty here. Ball goes out to that right side, beats one, steps through the middle of the ruck. Rebels defenders hold on desperately. She's just short of the 50, over the 50. Great run. We'll pick that number up shortly. Number 13. Sure. Great contact. The referee's called play on. The Rebels pick it up and they're away down that left-hand side of the field. I'll tell you what, that was great contact there, Damo.
And that would have hurt too.
Yes. Right side, number 15, which is Vespa. She's just over halfway. The ball comes out. Is it a knock-on or a penalty? We'll look at the referee, and there's the whistle. A couple of hands going up here, Damo, looking for a rest. It's very warm out here at the moment.
It is very warm.
Number 18 coming off for the Rebels, which is Williams. Ball comes to the right side here. Number 15, good carry. Judy Vespa's second carry in a number of minutes here. Left-hand side. The dummy half can goes onto a front rower, which is number 8 in Durox Lynch. She's just short of the 20. Rebels on the attack here. Robinson takes a hit up one off the ruck. Looking for space in the middle of the field. She's met in good contact there by Diver. O'Driscoll in a dummy half. She scoots out. She's going to go close. She's met strongly by the lock forward for the Ghosts, which is Martin. Shape to the left-hand side. Scoots out from dummy half. Going to go close. Number 13, the lock forward. She's got it down. Alita Carpenter, number 13, scores to the left-hand side of the to the post. Rebels get the early points.
First try of the game to the South Grafton Rebels, to number 13, Alita Carpenter. Taking the score, 4 points to 0, with a keep to come. Some good play there as we have a look at the ClarenceDaily.com.au replay, and we can see it on our replay screen here in the broadcast box. Some brilliant camera work. Now here she goes.
Carpenter, there's plenty of space there. You looked at that right-hand side of the post. It's only Curry. O'Mahony's probably 5-6 metres away. She finds the space, gets down low. Too strong, too powerful.
And what do they say? Get down low and go, go, go.
Mate, first points to Red and Whitey. They'll take the lead 4-0 with a kick to come. Just on 16 minutes remaining here in the... 15 minutes remaining here in the first half.
And who we got going for the conversion here?
I've got no idea at the moment. I believe it's number 13, but we'll find out shortly. If it is 13, it's the try scorer, but... crashed over just outside of the post here. We'll find the goal kicker shortly. It does look similar. Go off the colour boots, same colour boots. I'm going to let it's Carpenter, the 13, looking to convert her own try here. Comes in with the left foot, strikes it low, flat, misses it to the right-hand side of the post. 4-0, Rebels lead. Conversion unsuccessful. The score remains the South Grafton Rebels 4, Grafton Ghosts 0. The Grafton Ghosts would like to welcome their sponsors for Sponsors Day here at the local derby at Frank McGarren Field this afternoon. The Grafton Ghosts are proudly sponsored by the Crown Hotel, BMC Constructions, Grafton Brewery and NJS Concreting, along with GJR Sheet Metal, Grafton Gas and Plumbing, Fairfield Tiling and Graham Electrical. 4-0 here, the Rebels lead, just on 13.5 minutes to play in the first half. As they come back to the halfway line. Mock Pickett here will get us underway here again for the blue and white. Kicks it down into this left-hand corner. It's going to dribble over the sideline, and the Ghosts will get the ball back. Great work there by Pickett. Just realised too we've got two Martins for the Ghosts as well. We've got the 5'8" and the lock forward. Ghosts will have the ball here. 20 out from the Rebels line. They haven't been down this end here for a while, Damon. They're looking to get a try here in the early stages to get back even or in front.
If my memory served me correctly, did the girls get to the grand final last year, or they got close?
Game before, from memory.
Yeah.
I'm sure the 18s for the Ghosts got to the grand final.
That's right. And they won that, didn't they?
No, they got beat by Maxwell.
Okay, all right. So I'm getting old, you see.
Yeah, I know.
Goes with the ball.
On the right-hand side here, that's number 16, I believe, for the Ghosts, which is not on the team shot at the moment. I know it's Nick Orkram. But right, they go down that right side through Piggott. She steps away from one. She's collared in a strong tackle. That's Randall again. Gee, she's done some work early. Number 19, that is, which is Laurie. Ball comes through the left-hand side. I think that's Hayley Williamson, 9 out from the line, tackle 3, Crispin in the dummy half, shape out of this left-hand side here through the Ghost. They go that way through Martin. She throws a short ball onto number 19, gives a tip on, but the ball's gone forward. Rebels hold on once again, their defence doing a wonderful job in the early stages here.
0 tackle.
Oh, there might be a bit of high contact there. And we've called play on. Mr. Giro doing a wonderful job so far. Coming out the left side, that's the front rower, which is number 8, Durox Lynch. She's driven back by a couple of Ghost defenders. Down that left-hand side, number 19, ball playing, beats one, steps out of another. She's taken just short of the 20, just short of the 30. That's Melina Laurie. Driscoll in the dummy half. Ball comes through this right-hand side. Short ball on here. I believe that's Williamson taken. That'll be 4th tackle. We'll have one to go here for the Rebels. Oh, and there's a little knock on there. Pass was just a little bit short, and there's a bit of fatigue coming into the game here for the Rebels. Ghosts will have the ball here, 25 out from the Rebels line. We've got just on 10.5 minutes remaining here in the first half. They've got shape out at this right-hand side here through Piggott, Williams. The far winger there, which is Courtney Haynes. Martin to feed the scrum here, Ghost on the attack. Ball comes through Piggott. She throws a ball behind the back to Williams. She's met in good contact there by the far centre for the Rebels, steps out of that. The halfback comes again, makes the tackle here. That might be a penalty for a late flop there. It definitely is. It was number 3, I believe, coming over the top, which is Jones. Ghosts have the ball here. Curry takes the quick tap. 12 out from the line. Just short of the post. She's going to go close. Crispin and dummy half. Shape to the left-hand side. Crispin throws a short ball onto 14. She's going to go close to the post. Can the Rebels hold her up? They do well. They push her back just in the field of play. Tackle number 2. Shape once again to the left side. Crispin into dummy half. She scoots, dives over as easy as that. And that is a very simple try for the blue and white. 4-0 kick to come.
Number 9.
Needle Crispin.
There we go. What a try. Let's have a look at the replay of that.
Not much easier score than this one, Damo.
Try time for the Grafton Ghosts. Number 9, Noodle Crispin, taking the score 4 points apiece in this first half of our local derby.
Very easy there. I think it's Williams on the other side of the post there. Just too big a gap, and Crispin dives over, scores easy as you like.
The scoreboard being used today is above the grandstand. That is where the scoreboard is, and unfortunately the online scoring system is not working at the moment.
Mock Pickett will look to knock this one over here. She's about 12 out, just to the right-hand side of the post, or just next to the right post. She can kick this, they'll take the lead 6-4, Dama. We're just on 8.5 minutes remaining here in the first game of local derby.
Yeah, fantastic stuff. And like we keep on saying, it is pretty warm out there. At the moment, it's sitting on 24 degrees, and I think it's only going to get warmer as the we sort of hit the middle of the day, which of course we have because it's already past midday. But you know what I mean.
1 o'clock, 1:30.
Yeah, 1:30. The reserve grade are going to certainly feel it. That is for sure.
Yeah, there's plenty of reserves being run here. The Ghost, I've seen there's been a number of interchanges, and Mock Pickett knocks that one over. The Ghost will take the lead here, 6 points to 4. We're just on 8 minutes remaining in the first half.
Conversion successful for the Grafton Ghosts by number 7, Mock Piggott, taking the score 6 points to 4. The Grafton Ghosts over the South Grafton Rebels. And the Grafton Ghosts would like to thank their sponsors for season 2026, McLennan Earth Moving and Quarry, MJW Tree Services, Northern Pathways, O'Brien's Plumbing and Electrical, and Solar Hut, Ray White TKG Real Estate, Recover and Refresh, Rhino's Rural Repairs, and the Seaview Tavern, along with Loving Life by 3.1.
We get back underway.
Yeah, Rebels get us back underway here. Down to this right corner. It's going to be taken by Martin on the boot laces. She gives it on to no one. She throws a dummy, runs it. Robinson steps away from her. Some Rebels troops come in to help out. Ball goes on to Melina Laurie, I believe that is, through the middle of the field, coming off the bench. She's got the arm free, looking for an offload, can't get rid of it. Crispin in dummy half. Slow play the ball there from Laurie. Diver, the second rower, comes in for a carry in between that middle of the field. She's taken strongly there, down the leg, down low. Number 4, which is Jones for the Rebels. Curry up over the advantage line. She steps away from one, no support. She's taken low. Rebels really starting to break down in the middle part of the field here. Crispin in dummy half gives it on to Piggott. Piggott gives a ball on, no. She throws a dummy, beats one. Taken strongly there by Jones on that far side. She's been defending well so far. Now it's O'Driscoll. Ball comes to the left-hand side here through Martin. That'll be 5th and last. Punches a kick into this corner. Bit of a shank off the right side of the boot. Rolls down to that right-hand corner. Touch there, but well picked up. Well tackled there by Chris McMahon in that far right corner. Goes great set after points. Rebels working out of that far side. That's the halfback, which is Morgan, Joanne Morgan. Taking an early carry for her team. That's tackled 2 here. They're just over their own 20. 6-4 Ghost lead. We're just on 6 minutes remaining. Good contact there once again by Curry in company with Crispin. Ball down the right side here. That's number 20 back on it again. Yes, she's got plenty of carries under her belt.
She's gone down injured.
Randall, that's not a good sign. She's done plenty of work in this first half of the red and white.
All right, no time off. Only time off in the first grade.
We know that one now. Confirmed by Shelley.
And also Group 2. Let's have a look at this replay.
Did you see here? She's
bit of a
tackle.
Yeah, she's gone down hard too.
Down heavy, yeah, landed most face first. Bit of a rib injury here, looking from who's that with the vest on? Not quite sure. Might be Semi Petch from the look of it. The league safe.
On the clarencedaily.com.au replay.
Bit of a rib injury. You're going to try and get her up. She's just come back on the field from a short break as well. And so far early demo between Randall and Laurie, they've done plenty of work for the red and white, so they need her on the field here.
Yeah, 6 points to 4. The Ghosts lead over South Grafton Rebels in time. Play resumes.
Driscoll in the dummy half. They come down this right side. Short ball on to Brianna Robertson. She slices straight through. She's got Williams to beat. She doesn't have much support. Brianna Robertson to the outside. She's over the 20. Crispin's chasing, but Brianna Robertson's going to score in the right-hand corner. That is a beautiful try by Brianna Robinson. She's gone 55 metres and scores to put the red and white back in front. Brianna Robinson, a bit of individual brilliance there. Rebels take the lead, 8 points to 6. She's gone 65, not 60.
Look at the replay on the clarencedaily.com.au replay.
Oh, the footwork in and away, beats Williams. Crispin tries hard, but Brianna Robinson, first try in senior footy as well.
Try time to the South Grafton Rebels. To number 1, Brianna Robinson. Taking the score, 8 points to 6. With a kick to come, the South Grafton Rebels.
Isn't that fantastic? First game in senior footy, and here she is getting a try sort of in the corner and at a decent length to run too.
Mate, she's plays well above her weight. She's doing a wonderful job so far, Bree, so hopefully she can keep going for the red and white. And they've changed goal kickers here, the halfback, Joanne Morgan, if I'm reading that correctly. 18 out here. What are we, about 8 in from the right-hand touch line?
And about 4 minutes to go in this first half of the local derby, the ladies, followed by reserve and first grade this afternoon. Unfortunately, no under-18s who just joined us on the live stream this afternoon at Frank McGarren Field.
Rebels currently leading 8-6 with this conversion to come. The ball falls off the tee.
As I was coming through the back gate this afternoon, Joshua, I should say early hours of this morning because I couldn't sleep, I noticed there's a whole lot of sand on there. I was just thinking back to the days in the 80s when they used to use sand to actually kick the ball. Remember those days?
Run the sand out.
The sand out. Used to be a sand boy.
Old toe
and ball boy back in the day.
Half back out to the left-hand side. She's missed it.
Unsuccessful.
Rebels lead 8 points to 6 here, just on 3 minutes remaining, just under 3 minutes remaining.
Conversion unsuccessful. The score remains 8 points to 6. The South Grafton Rebels over the Grafton Ghosts. The Grafton Ghosts would like to thank their sponsors this afternoon: Macca's Diesel Repairs, MLG Carpentry and Constructions, Neil and Ruth Payne, Valley Bathrooms, Castrol Seafoods, Sullivan Livestock and Property, Coast and Country Kitchens, and A&A Asphalts.
All right, bigger to get us underway here, just on the 2 minutes remaining here. Rebels currently leading 8 points to 6. Kick down to that right-hand corner. It's going to find Jones. She's been good defensively, and she'll take this carry out of her own end. She's met by Williams in good contact. Former teammates come together, and pushing in there was Williamson as well. Williamson, yes, Hayley Williamson completing the tackle. Oh no, sorry, Summer Lozeman's pushed that right side now. Rebels working out of their end here. Tackle to just short of the 20. Goes contact's been good. Well, contact by both teams has been good so far, Damo.
It certainly has.
Come to this right-hand side, ball playing. It's Laurie's looking for an offload. She can't find one. She's taken just short. Sorry, that's Williams, number 18. Jumping out of dummy half. They go. Beats, gets over the advantage line, just over the 40. Diver in company with Curry, complete the tackle. Tackle 4 here. They come down this right side here. Once again through Williams, looking to ball play, throws a short ball on. She breaks through the tackle, number 17, which is Vespa. We've got that right. No, it's the... Can't quite see the first name there. We've got Walker as the last name. Left-hand side here, tackle number 5. They'll punch it into this right-hand corner. It's going to come down. Chris McMahon takes it beautifully, and she's taken it 25 out from their end line. Just on a minute remaining here for the first half of the ladies' tackle. Dive and dummy half. Held on by Robertson. Good contact coming in. Plenty of supporters there by the red and white. It's Walker. Ball goes onto this right-hand side here. Number 17.
That was a tough tackle.
It's a great run met by great contact. On to Williams, fullback looking for that middle of the ruck. She breaks through, no, she loses the ball. Ball picked up.
That was a high.
Bit of high contact. Lenny's probably got a bit of time off, obviously no time off, but a bit of a breather. I reckon that'll nearly take us into the first half, Damon.
Yeah.
25 seconds remaining.
A few clashes there, that's for sure.
Yeah, it was a great run here by Williams.
We'll see on the clarencedaily.com.au replay. The Ghosts with the ball.
Great run, got over the advantage line, and good contact too here. I'm not quite sure who the defender is, but...
And she loses the ball from that tackle, and then...
Going to be a double knock on here.
The Rebels pick it up, and then...
Yeah, possible high contact. It's one that can go either way, but mate, I will give Mr. Lenny Dura a wrap once again. He's doing a wonderful job. That'll take us to the end of the first half. We make great game so far. 8-6 the Rebels lead. So we take a short break for half-time.
Yeah, we certainly do. I think we might have a bit of a highlights package to actually play during half-time.
Oh, mate, how good.
We'll get that up on the screen very shortly. But, of course, we're here at Frank McGarren Field. 8 points to 6. The South Grafton Rebels lead the Grafton Ghosts. And, of course, coming up this afternoon, we've got the big one, the A grade, coming up from around about 2:50. But still got the reserve grade to come as well. This is live rugby league action. The local derby between the Grafton Ghosts and the South Grafton Rebels, coming to you from Frank McGarren Field.
Half-time, ladies and gentlemen. We're at Frank McGarren Field this afternoon. The South Grafton Rebels will lead at half-time 8 points to 6 over the Grafton Ghosts. The Grafton Ghosts would like to thank their sponsors for the season 2026, the Crown Hotel, Tweets Plumbing, 50 Ray's Cafe, Woodvale & Co Barbers, Valley Bathrooms, Neil and Ruth Kane, MLG Carpentry and Construction, Macca's Diesel Repairs, the Kim's Real Estate, Australian Earth Moving and Quarry, MJW Drinking Services, Local Pathways, and O'Brien's Plumbing and Electrical, Solo Heart, PNC Construction, Grafton Brewery, NJS Concreting, and Loving Life 103.1. Don't forget folks, putting a hot food and cool drinks available in the canteen. Also the bar is open. We welcome our sponsors of the Grafton Ghosts to Frank McGarren Field this afternoon. And on behalf of the Grafton Ghosts Rugby League Football Club, we'd like to thank all those sponsors who have supported the Ghosts again in 2026. And remember, folks, when you can and if you can, shop local and support those local businesses who've supported your Grafton Ghosts again in this new season. Because there are doubles available at the gate as you come through, and also raffle tickets being sold as well, raising money for Justin Brown's family. Of course, we lost Justy back in February. We'll have a minute silence in a tribute to Justin Brown before the stop of first grade this afternoon.
You're my baby. As we get set for the second half. Eight points to 6, the South Grafton Rebels lead the Grafton Ghosts. As we get set for another 30 minutes of local derby action of the women's for round 1 of the Group 2 Rugby League competition.
Well, here we go, Jotty. We've had the first 30 minutes and it has been anyone's game. And, of course, getting the first points on the board were the Rebels this afternoon. The Ghosts fought back, but unfortunately going into half-time, they're down just by, what's that, 2 points.
Yeah, mate. Yeah. 2 of the tries so far just off the ruck. Dummy halves jumping out and finding some space, but a bit of brilliance by Brianna Robinson. She scored 10 minutes before the end of the first half there, and Rebels are in front 8-6.
And you know Brianna from your days at the PCYC. She came through the PCYC.
Yeah, mate, come through our system there. She's a very wonderful person in the community, doing a lot. She's very good at BMX as well. I think she won the Clarence Valley Sportsman of the Month a couple of times there, and mate, she's doing wonderful. And we just said there in the break, she's playing well below her weight, but she's doing a brilliant job so far.
I was wondering if it was the same Brianna Robinson, actually, because her sister, I believe, was down at the Australian Championships at Shepparton earlier this week.
Yeah,
I'll dig that up and find out some more details about that, because that's a massive effort.
Both girls very good at their BMX, and as we said, Bree's doing a good job here. Rebels will get us underway here. in a short moment here. We'll make sure we start the clocks.
And we are underway for the second half of this local derby in the Women's Rugby League this afternoon here at Frank McGarren Field. Great to have your company. We just tuned in this afternoon. Big game of rugby league.
Good start for it so far here, and I believe that's Chloe Winners with the first carry of the game. Just over the 35 here, good first run. And a little knock on there in the ruck there. We'll have a look at this one on the replay shortly. Looks like it was crowded a little bit, but Mr. Giro's found a knock on, and the red and white will get an early chance here in the second half.
Well, they're up by 2, and they're in their half of the paddock.
Ball's going to be fed here through the 5'8", which is Kylisha Skinner. Comes out here to the right-hand side, and they've dropped it off the ruck. First play goes to get the ball back. 2 tackles, 2 knock on early, so...
I was right. Brianna Robertson has qualified for the World Championships in the BMX. So well done to her, and also to Talia Marsh and to Leah Robertson as well. 2
sisters there, and Talia Marsh, another Grafton local.
Absolutely.
So, very good.
So representing the Clarence Valley BMX Club, and they're off to the Worlds. And I do believe that number 1 national champion, of course, was none other than... we have a look here just as we check it up on the Facebook page. I think it was
Talia. Out of trouble here. Crispin down the right-hand side through Mock Piggott. She throws a dummy. She beats 1. Runs to the centre. She's taken strongly there by the centre on this close side. To dummy half there, which is Hickling. Curry up over the 40, just short of the 30. Steps away, spins away from 1. She'll roll over to end up on the 30. Quick play the ball. Crispin gets out of dummy half, gives a short ball on to Piggott, who finds Diver. Diver through that middle of ruck, met strongly there by a couple of Rebels defenders, but a couple of quick play the balls here for the blue and white. And it's tackle 4, shape out to the left-hand side here. They go through Martin, gives a long ball on to Williamson. Williamson holds the ball up, gives a short ball to Williams. Williamson combining with Williams. Ball's come out here. Let's play on near that close left-hand touchline. That is Williamson tackle with the ball. Ball comes back to the right here. I believe it's Martin puts a low grubber kick, a hard kick, and beautifully picked up there by the dummy half, which is Hickling. Either Hickling or Jones, can't quite see that number. Yeah, it's Hickling, beautifully picked up. Chantel Hickling, great hands. And doing more work here again is Makisha Randall. She's been brilliant so far for the red and white. Mishka Randall. Ball comes out to the left side here. Rebels trying to work out of their own end. Great carry, high contact there by Curry. Referee picks it up, and the Rebels get a needed penalty coming out of their own end. Brando comes in here with a bit of advice.
Bit of water. If there's any left after he's drinking it all.
That's Skinner with a great carry. Will they kick for touch or just take the tap? They're just going to take the tap from the looks. No, we're going for touch.
Go for touch. Get ready to catch the ball.
Gain a couple of metres. It's low. It's all right, they found the Grafton Ghosts hold on defensively. We've got a penalty here.
Against the Rebels.
Yeah, bit of high contact the call from the referee. Getting a little bit sloppy here. It started similar in the first half, Damo. A little bit of sloppiness early, and both teams come good towards the end of that first half, so goes to take the tap here through Martin, I believe that is. And she pushes away from Martin, runs into another. Steps away from another. It's not Jones. I can't see the number. That's been pulled out. It's gone backwards. 1-on-1. No. 2 in the tackle. I reckon defenders have fallen off there, Damo, but the referee's seen 2 in the tackle. We've got a bit of chat here.
Now, you know what Lenny's like when it comes to back chats and so forth. You've had your run-ins with him.
Previous experience with Mr. Joe. He won't cop any back chat, so I think that'll be a firm warning to both sides, and obviously the Rebels here are getting a talking to, so he doesn't cop any of it. He'll put people in the bin. Yeah, there's the warning. If you keep talking, you'll go. I've had that conversation a couple of times in my life with Mr. Giro, but he's doing a great job here so far today.
We've got to remember too, this is their first time out on the paddock as well.
First hit out. All right, Curry takes the first carry. She's just short of the 40. 36 out from their own line here, the Ghosts. Trail 8 points to 6 here with just on 23 minutes remaining. That's a strong carry there by Winners. Rebels middle of the ruck here. fell to pieces in the first half. They've got to hold on here. The ball comes through Piggott. She dummies once, gives the ball on to Williamson. She's dropped it. Not a great pass, but one you'd want to take at this level, and she's dropped it around the bootlaces, and the Rebels will look just to complete this set here, I think, Dan. I'll maybe search for some points off the back end of a kick or a last couple of play, tackle play.
2 points in it, so the Rebels 8 points to 6 at the moment in the second half of this local derby. Certainly feel the heat. Yeah, the ladies are under out there at the moment, and the pressure too. I mean, that player from the Grafton Ghosts who got that one was the pressure from the actual Rebels.
It was a pressure from the actual Rebels who forced that mistake of the Ghosts.
Yeah, right, there goes number 18 once again, which is Williams. Beats away from one, ball goes out on that right side. Can she find Robinson? No, she can't. She's tackled strongly there by a Ghost defender. Number 13, which is Martin. Tanisha Martin, that is. Ball comes out offload. Onto O'Driscoll. Slow play the ball here for the Rebels. Come down their left side here. Skinner, the 5'8", she's had plenty of carries. Gives it onto a front row 4, which is Grace Juro Lynch. Shape both sides of the rucky. They'll come down this left side once again through Skinner. Skinner holds the pass up, gives on the inside, gives it to Bree Robinson, our try screen. She's made a knock on. The Ghost hold on. Williamson picks up the ball. That'll be tackle number 0. There's a bit around the neck there, but play on. That's Williamson there. That ball was picked up by Summer Loadman, sorry. That's Williamson working out of trouble here for the Ghosts. Crispin in dummy half. On the right side here through Chloe Winners. Chloe Winners, great contact there by the Rebels. She stopped in her tracks.
See, the Rebels are a bit sneaky in front of the referee.
Yes, very much. It's that 10's getting a bit larger too as well, but Diver tackled there on the far side by Morgan. Pushed back over halfway. That's tackle number 3, could be 4, we'll find out. Ball comes the left side through Crispin. She finds Martin. Martin holds the ball up. She's met strongly in contact on that far side by Williams. That's 5th and last. The hand goes up in the sky, finds Mock Piggott. Takes the ball to the line. No one moves up. She punches a low kick into the corner. Brilliantly taken there by the Rebels defender. Can't quite pick up the number there, but she's taken a sharp catch, and Rebels hold on once again. Number 11, that is, which is Kate Juro. Coming back, I think she had a couple of seasons off, Kate, but it was a brilliant catch. Rebels working out again here, number of changes coming on here. That heat really starting to pick up here, and there's not much of a breeze looking on that far side of the field at the moment. Ball comes out, left-hand side. Well, that's O'Driscoll. She's driven back by a couple of strong defenders. Crispin, sorry, it's Mock Piggott. They've got the same headgear on. Ball comes to the right side, number 17, which is Walker, just over the 40. Down this left-hand touchline, over the advantage line straight away, holds the pass up, gives a short ball onto this side, which is number 19 and Laurie. 5th and last, goes up in the sky. The dummy half jumps out, punches a kick in, it's Hickling. It's going to find the turf, bounces to the right-hand side. Brianna Robinson contests it. There's a knock on there, and Williams picks it up. She steps away from one, and she's met strongly there by the kicker, which is Hickling. Plenty of reserves coming on here on the sideline here. 9.5 minutes to going. That heat really starting to pick up. Ghost run 3 or 4 fresh reserves on here. Curry, she's been strong today as well, playing in the front row. Just short of the 50. Boot flies out of the way. Crispin jumps out over the advantage line, no markers. She beats one, she beats another. She's taken strongly there by Skinner, in company with Kate Juro. 4th tackle down this right side through Mock Piggott.
Number 18 down in the background for the Rebels.
Summer Loadman holds the pass up. She steps out of one tackle. She's taken strongly by a couple of recruits from the Rebels. Number 19 still down in back play. Williams finds Piggott. Piggott onto Martin. Martin holds that pass up. She hits a low kick. That was played out. It's going to be 6 more. Possible knock on. I reckon he's got that spot on. I think played out by the Rebels. And a little knock on by Martin. She's going to pick it up. We've got a short break here as number 19, Melina Laurie. Between herself, Mishka Randall, and Charlotte Williams have done plenty of work for the Red and White, so they need her for the remaining 18 minutes here.
It's been a very tough game. I mean, it's still anybody's game with 18 to go.
Mate, very physical so far, and as you said a number of times here, a number of fresh reserves getting run on for both teams, so very warm. The Rebels will have the ball here.
I'm wondering how the men are going to play this afternoon with the reserve grade coming up following this game this afternoon. Hard-hitting
yeah, it'll be
game.
Very reserve grade. Fitness is generally not a great starting point for clubs for the year, but yeah, it's going to be warm out there, and I think there'll be plenty of reserves run for that reserve grade game. But
and I see you're not pulling the boots on this year.
No, officially retired for the. They started to call me Elton John. I've retired that many times, but mate, yeah, full-time commentator with you now, mate.
Full-time commentator.
Yeah.
All right.
A lot warmer up here, and you don't get hurt. So.
Exactly. All
right, Rebels feed the ball. I believe that's Sickling jumping out of the lock forward position. She's taken there by Mock Pickett in company with Williams. Slams her to the ground. Play the ball. Oh, that should be a penalty to the Rebels here. It's not. You can't. I think Williams has dove in the ruck there, which you're not allowed to do, but we found a knock on. Little knock on off the dummy half from the Rebels. Good desperation there by Williams.
Plenty of people still streaming through the gates this afternoon for this local derby here at Frank McGarren Field. Great to see so many people coming out supporting local rugby league.
100%. Williams on the attack. She beats fine, steps through, slices through, pushes away from Robertson, who desperately holds on. She does well. Ghost on the attack. They're shaped to the left-hand side. It's going to go that way. Ball comes to the left-hand side through Martin. She holds a pass up, long ball onto her winger, which is Kristen McMahon. She steps on the inside. There's space there. Can she get the ball down? She twists, turns. And the Rebels do very well to hold on. She's just short of the line. A metre out. Ghost on the attack. Crispin looking for a double. She spins away. Does she get there? No, she's short as well. Looks like Curry in the dummy half. The ball comes out here through Martin. Steps away to the left. Steps away from one. Rebels defenders swarm and hold on. That's offside, and 10 in the bin. I'm not sure who it is, but they're gone.
Number 7 for the South Grafton Rebels.
Number 7, which is Joanne Morgan. She's been sent to the bin. We said that previously. Mr. Jura not afraid to put the hands up, and he's 10 in the bin for the Rebels, and the Ghost on the attack. I reckon they'll settle 1 or 2, and they'll come down this right side here through Mock Piggott. They'll look for Williams and Loadsman. Rebels are 1 short. Player off the field now. There's the tap. Believe that's Curry. She's taken high. 2 penalties in a row. Rebels have got to be a bit more responsible here with their attitude here. They don't want to throw away penalty after penalty.
This is where they could lose the game. They're only 2 points in front.
Curry steps away from one. She's very close. She's just short. Shape out the right-hand side here. Martin comes to first receiver. Crispin gives that pass on to Martin. She threw dummies under, gives it to Mock Piggott. The ball comes out the back. Bounces around. It's picked up by Loadsman. She does well. Steps away from one. Well held on there by the 5'8", which is Skinner, and drives her into the ground. Great tackle. Crispin in dummy half. Mock Piggott wants the ball down this right side. They come that way. Mock Piggott holds the ball up. Passes on to Williams. Williams close to the line. She's very close. She gets it down. And she gets a try against a previous team. And look at the girls. They love that one. Ghost hit the lead. Number 19 crashes over. Mock Piggott does beautifully. Holds that pass up. Just interest the outside defenders, and too big, too strong. Scores to take the lead, which will be 10 points to 8.
Try time to the Grafton Ghosts by number 19, Erdia Laurie.
Seems like she's come a bit of a team and crowd favourite here.
Look at the score, 10 points to 8 with a kick to come. Grafton Ghosts would like to thank their sponsors of season 2026, including the Crown Hotel, BMC Constructions, the Grafton Brewery, and MJS Concreting.
We'll just have a look at the clarencedaily.com.au replay as they send the ball out to the right.
It's Piggott. She just interested defenders, holds the ball up enough, and Williams isolates Robinson. Gets the ball right down the line, and the reaction from the teammate. She's a crowd favourite. Piggott from this right-hand side. She's got it. Just short. Just come up short. Was right over the black dot, but didn't go over the bar, which is the main part.
Conversion unsuccessful. The score remains 10 points to 8. 13 minutes remaining in the second half of our local derby this afternoon. Just joining us here at Frank McGarren Field this afternoon is our first of 3 games in the local derby in Group 2 Rugby League for round 1.
The Rebels here will be down to 12 for another 7 and a bit minutes. Damo, we just mentioned that they've got to make sure they get their discipline right at the Rebels. They don't want to throw this away. That try was off a sin bin and back-to-back penalties, and I know Quinn will be making sure they pull that discipline into line here for the remaining 13 minutes of the second half. Get back underway here shortly.
Bit of a breeze picking up here in the broadcast
starting to come
box.
across. Be better out there for the players. Definitely play in front of the kicker. We'll go play on. Comes down this right side. Ball bounces up. Mock Pickett does well. She tackled. Looks for an offload. No, she holds on to it. She's 26 out from her own line. Ghost currently leading here 10 points to 8. Good tackle there, number 16, Nick Oren. Left-hand side here through the lock forward. She steps away from one, she's gone through, she's got Crispin aiming up, but she holds onto the pass. It's Tanisha Martin. Crispin in dummy half again, they've got shape either side. Flat pass to Curry, and she's dropped it. Picked up by the Rebel. Oh, we've got an penalty for offside, possibly. Marker not square is called. That's 3 penalties in a row against the Rebels. They've got to hold on here, just on 11 and a half minutes remaining.
And 6 minutes for the Simbin player.
Ball comes here through the right side, through Williams. She scored a try moments ago. A great carry, 10-15 metres. Some tired bodies out here with the remaining 11 minutes. Slow play the ball, comes through Crispin, onto Curry. Short ball onto Winners. Over the advantage line, she steps away from one, but they hold on well, the Rebels. Ghost got shape out of that left-hand side. Crispin sneaks up dummy half, no markers at home. She steps away through the middle of the ruck. She's taken beautifully there, down the low by Hickling. Curry into dummy half, no markers once again. Ball comes to the left, through Piggott, gives it on to Martin. Martin holds the ball up, she's going to score. Great tackle, desperately hold on, but they can't. Martin crashes to the left-hand side of the post, and the Ghost starting to steam home here. Very tired defenders here by the Rebels, and
Try time to the Grafton Ghosts by number 6, Cheyenne Martin. Taking the score 14 points to 8 with a kick to come for the Grafton Ghosts.
10 minutes remaining here. Back-to-back penalties here by the Rebels. They've just invited the Ghosts down to their end of the field. And Martin.
No, Grafton Ghosts.
2 Grafton teams.
Ghosts.
Blue team, yeah. Martin here just holds that ball up. It's a great line run by their dive. She's just interested in the outside defenders, and Martin, too strong, too close, spins around, gets it down. And the Ghosts.
Great replay there on the clarencedaily.com.au replay, and the Grafton Ghosts celebrating there as we see it again.
Diver knocks this one over, yes, and they're now 8 points in front. Going to be hard for the Rebels to come back here. Sophie Diver converts.
Conversion successful for your Grafton Ghosts by number 12, Sophie Diver, taking the score 16 points to 8.
Rebels need something here. We've got 9 minutes remaining. Down by 8, so they're going to need at least a try and a convert, or try and a penalty goal or a conversion or a couple of tries.
It's like the Rebels have sort of lost some energy. That's what it seems to be at the moment.
Bit of fatigue coming in, as we know that they've had 12 for the last 7 minutes. They've got 3.5 minutes, so maybe they can defend well for a set, get that ball back. They're definitely in it, but they've got to do it this set.
And they're only walking up to the actual halfway line. They're not running up, so they're obviously feeling the heat and the fatigue.
Fatigue's coming in round 1, as we know. All right, Rebels kick off here. They punch it short here. It's coming down towards Piggott. The ball bounces short. She dives on the ball, picks it up well. She's met by Jones, who's been really good for the Rebels. She steps away from that one, Mock Piggott, and the ball is stripped out. Is it a knock on? What are we going to call it? Play on. That's fair enough. Ball was played at, going backwards. That's a great tackle there, and the ball comes free. The Rebels get what they need. They get the ball back. Number 16 for the Rebels has got the ball, which is Jessica Butler. She's picked up and slammed into the turf as well. Some tired bodies with some great contact still. Number 20, Mishka Randall. She's been great today. And there's even better contact. Martin and Randall come together. Over the 30. Rebels looking to bounce back here with the try. Out to the left-hand side here. 8 minutes remaining. Dummies on the inside. Gives the ball on a number 15, which is Judy Vesper. She's had a couple of good carries off the bench as well, Judy Vesper. Ball comes out the back play and Hickling's got the ball. She's got no support. She steps in. She's met by a couple of Ghost defenders. Winters holds on. Left-hand side here. Number 18. Shape out the back. Dummies goes herself. Steps away from one. She's going to get close. Charlotte Williams. She's held up just short of the line. Fourth tackle. Hickling into dummy half. She steps. She beats one. She gets the close. She gets the ball down. Has she granted it? Mr. Duro looks at it. He has to think. Are you going to point to the spot here? Yes, he is. Number 9. Chantel Hickling crashes over.
Try for the South Grafton Rebels by number 9, Chantel Hickling.
Yeah.
Taking the score line, the Grafton goes 16. South Grafton Rebels 12 with a kick to come. The South Grafton Rebels sin bin player, you've got 90 seconds. Sin bin player, 90 seconds until you can enter the field of play.
Damo, we're set up for a great finish here, as you just mentioned. Rebels player about to come back on the field in 90 seconds. Hickling jumps out here, tied bodies off the left foot, beats Winters, beats Crispin, and she scores. Important kick this one here. Trailing by 4, just on 6 minutes remaining. Looks like it's number 18, which is Charlotte Williams. She's been brilliant today.
We're feeling the pressure right now.
Left-hand side of the post. Takes a moment. Off the right foot, strikes it, likes it, kicks it. 16 points to 14.
Conversion successful for the South Grafton Rebels to number 18, Charlotte Williams. Taking the score, the Grafton goes 16. The South Grafton Rebels 14 with 5 minutes to play. South Grafton Rebels sin bin player come to the side of the field.
That Rebels player about to be injected back into the game here. About 10 seconds or so. Now the body language change here. The Ghosts are walking up. The Rebels are keen. High energy. They want this ball. They want a strong finish.
That's what they needed, the Rebels. They needed to get a try so that they could actually come back and come back with a vengeance.
There's the kick-off, beautifully taken on that far side. Great pick up near that sideline.
Sin bin player can enter the field of play through the touch judge.
That far side, that's Taylor Berry. She's done well to hold on to that. Just short of the 40 here. Tackle number 2. Rebels need to offer some shape here. They come to the left-hand side here. Great run over the advantage line straight away. That's a really good run. Can't pick up the number for that one, but it's a good run. It's number 5. Emily Joy. They come down this left-hand side. Skinner over the advantage line. She finds a space. She's lost it through Metten. Great contact. Summer Loadsman. We found a penalty. High contact. Not sure about that one. That was great contact by Loadsman. It must have been number 14 coming over the top of his pinch, but
Ghost supporters are not happy with that decision.
they'll let Mr. Duro know about that one, but he's done a wonderful job so far. We'll have a look at the replay here. I believe it's going to go into the line. Great contact by Loads. Oh, look, it's not a great
I'd call
one.
it accidental.
Yep. It's great contact, but anyway, ball's going to be tapped here through Jones. She'll take the first carry. Run straight at Piggott. They do well, they hold on. 20 up in their own line. Tackle 1. 4 minutes remaining here in the second half. Number 6 jumps out, which is Skinner. She's been good. Taken back in a strong carry there by Crispin in company with Curry. Both those have defended really well for the Ghosts today. Out of the right-hand side here. Number 18 ball playing, which is Williams. Tied bodies. There's a penalty. Now, Damo, do they knock the 2 over to tie it up?
I reckon this is what they're going to have to do. Under 4 minutes to go, or a quick tap. Catch the Ghost offside. I think they're going to go the quick
They're on the tap. They were calling from the sideline, but they've taken the tap. Williams taken by 3-4 Ghost defenders in there. Into dummy half goes O'Driscoll. Comes out of the left-hand side here. The halfback, short ball on to number 19. Great pass, Laurie's. She's just short of the line. 5 out. O'Driscoll in a dummy half. They come onto the halfback here. She gives a short ball on to Jones. She deserves to try to defend it well. Great contact, great run, just short of the line. That'll be tackle number 3. Halfback and dummy half gives the ball on around the bootlaces, beautifully picked up. They've got offer shape with this right side. The Rebels have got plenty of numbers. The ball has to go that way. O'Driscoll into dummy half, tackle number 4. Ball comes out to the right side of the halfback. She puts a kick over the top. There's plenty of space out there. Beautifully taken by Crystal McMahon. Inside the 20, going to be a 20-metre tap. Might be a penalty here. Tackle after she's caught in goal. I think they had to put it through their hands there, Damo. It was, the play was on. I don't think the kick was needed, but the Ghost did beautifully to hold on. 2.5 minutes remaining. They lead by 2, and Chris McMahon takes the tap. She's found plenty of space. Steps through one. She's taken there by the front rower. Second rower comes in to help as well. Might be O'Driscoll. It is. She's playing dummy half. Williams in a dummy half. There's tired defenders. She snoops out, looking for support. She steps away from one. She's gone through the middle of the field. She's got one to beat. Aims up, pushes away from one, but they tackle well here, the Rebels. They hold on. Piggott wants the ball out wide. The ball goes to Diver. Diver runs over the advantage line. There's plenty of tired bodies. Rebels hold on. Well, they've got to hold on here to be a chance. Just under 2 minutes remaining. Ball comes to that person, Piggott. She holds the pass up. She gives a short ball line. It's well held on. Number 14 steps back on the inside. It's going to be tackle number 4 here. Not long to go. The Ghost, if they score here, it's game over. Curry, she deserves to try. She steps away. She's not far away. 2-3 metres short. Tackle 4. Obstructed by that post again. We'll see what happens here. Ball comes to the right-hand side here. Summer Loveman tackled strongly. The ball spills out over the sideline. Knock on. Rebels have to go 90 metres with 1 minute and 20 seconds remaining.
Well, it's not impossible, but given the fact of the heat out there and the fatigue that's already set in, it'll be a Rebels play the ball.
Rebels play the ball. They said they've got to go about 90 metres. Well, the key for the Rebels is Skinner. She's been brilliant when she's got her hands on the footy. She's been really good. Couple of strong carries. Find those strike players and see what we can come up with here. The halfback working out of trouble, which is Morgan. She's met a couple of contact. They'll almost drive her back in the end goal here. It's Diver in company with Williamson. It's tackle 1. Ball comes to the right-hand side here. A couple of tired bodies out there. Ball goes on that right side. Brianna Robinson steps away from one. Stay throw that sideline. She's going to be dragged just short of it. We've got 33 seconds remaining. Rebels still have to go 90. They scoot out. Great contact there. Looks like Crystal McMahon on that far side in company with the lock forward. Play the ball. Picked up there. Very tired bodies. They go for an early kick on tackle 3. Ball's going to dribble into that right side. It's going to be picked up by Williams. Just on 15 seconds remaining. They've just got to hold the ball here, the Rebels, and they'll win. The Ghosts, and they'll win. Williams wants another try. She steps away from another. Robinson comes again. That's going to wrap up the game. We've got just on 3 seconds remaining. Williamson looking for a late try. She steps away from one, spins out. She's tackled. What a brilliant game to start the season.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, put your hands together for a terrific game of local rugby league to kickstart the opener to the local derby this afternoon. The Grafton Ghosts 16 points to 14 over the South Grafton Rebels here at Frank McGarren Field.
What a game, Josh.
Oh, mate, that was an absolute cracker. First game for the year here in Grafton, and, mate, couldn't have started with a better game.
Unbelievable stuff.
Goes just holding on with a narrow victory, 16 points to 14. Mate, probably the difference is probably that 10-minute period there. The Rebels just gave away a couple of penalties. They had a sin bin, and Go scored 2 quick tries in that period, but credit to the Rebels, mate. They come flying back and just ran out of time.
Yeah, that's exactly right, and maybe this might be an omen to start off the afternoon. The Ghosties maybe on a winning streak, 1 from 3 so far. We just saw in the background the South Grafton Rebels reserve grade side coming in from there with their warm-up. They'll be ready and able to get on the field this afternoon for a big 35 minutes.
Yeah, mate, as you said, Residue's not far away here, and I think both coaches were pretty happy. Quinn will be happy with the girls, and Reece Ambly and Moff Piggott obviously getting the win first game of the year, be very happy with their performance. So both sides were pretty happy with the thing. Mate, a couple of players that were really good for the Rebels there. Mishka Randall, number 20. Charlotte Williams, really good. And as we mentioned there, Kalisha Skinner, mate, very good for the red and white. And, mate, the blue and white, as we know, Mott Pickett's always there about. But, mate, want to give a quick mention to Lakita Curry and Noodle Crispin, mate. They tackled all day in that hot sun. It would be very tough out there, and they did a brilliant job.
Yeah, certainly. All right, we're not too far away from the start of the reserve grade this afternoon. We'll take a quick breather and come back live from Frank McGarren Field this afternoon. Don't forget to check out a new online magazine, theclarensdaily.com.au. They bring us all our instant replays this afternoon. Back with more from Frank McGarren right after this.
Just a reminder, folks, plenty of hot food and drinks available in the canteen. You should be checking this afternoon. It's also the bar open.